Onana has officially received the "here we go" and will move to Turkey on loan. So, Manchester United's #1 goalkeeper position is now considered settled. That is definitely not Bayindir. If Bayindir were truly good, Manchester United wouldn't have had to spend money to sign Lammens in such an urgent situation. And Lammens is almost certain to be the one guarding Manchester United's goal from this very season. What made Manchester United put their trust in Lammens like that? All will be revealed in today's video. On the final day of the summer transfer window, the chaos unfolded as usual. And despite Manchester United having wrapped up several deals early, they still couldn't escape the whirlwind. At one point, they were even linked with World Cup winner Emiliano Martinez. Some even firmly believed that the Aston Villa goalkeeper would be making his way to Old Trafford. But in the end, United opted for an almost unknown name, 23-year-old Belgian goalkeeper Senne Lammens. The question is, why him? Instead of a proven Premier League goalkeeper with a cabinet full of trophies. The truth is, United were in desperate need of a change between the sticks. Andre Onana, who was brought in from Inter in 2023, has underperformed, foolish mistakes, errors in dealing with seemingly simple situations, and even failing to stop shots that any top goalkeeper is expected to save. All of this gradually drained the club's patience. His supposed strength, playing with his feet and initiating attacks, which was the main reason United paid £50 million, didn't deliver the expected impact. Even in the new season, when he only featured once against Grimsby Town, Onana still made costly errors that saw the team lose and crash out of the League Cup. 2 years have passed without any real improvement. Add to that the fact he is already 29, and United realized they could no longer put their trust in him. Amorim also tried giving Bayindir a chance in the first 3 Premier League matches. But the 1.98 meters tall goalkeeper still looked vulnerable in aerial duels, leading to several goals conceded from set pieces. Clearly, United couldn't feel secure when both of their options had failed. The season's start summed it up. Just 1 win from the first 3 league games and an embarrassing League Cup exit at the hands of a 4th division side. United were forced to act, and the name they chose was Lammens. Why? Because Lammens is an exceptional shot stopper. Last season in the Belgian Pro League, he ranked among the very best, averaging 4.34 saves per game with a save rate of 81.3%. By comparison, Onana managed just 69%. Even more impressive is his penalty-saving ability. Over the past year, Onana has saved only 14.3% of penalties. And everyone remembers how poor he's been in those situations. Lammens, on the other hand, has stopped an astonishing 66.7%. Even surpassing World Cup winner Emiliano Martinez's 50%. Just last season, he denied 4 penalties in the Belgian league, twice as many as the next best keeper. And this season, in only 4 games for RWDM, he has already saved another spot kick in regular time. Had Lammens been in goal against Grimsby, United might still be alive in the League Cup. Of course, this doesn't mean he's guaranteed to outshine Martinez in penalty duels. But the evidence is clear. A 23-year-old with a complete skill set, rapid progress, and nerves of steel in pressure moments is exactly the profile United need to turn their fortunes around. Lammens, standing at 1.93 meters, is only about 2.5 centimeters taller than Onana and around 5 centimeters shorter than Bayindir. But the real difference lies in his aerial dominance, an area where he outshines both of them combined. Last season at Antwerp, Lammens averaged 1.52 crosses stopped in the box per game. A figure almost on par with Emiliano Martinez at Aston Villa. His aerial success rate was 11.2%, more than double Onana's 5.4%. Of course, mistakes can't be ignored. Everyone is familiar with Onana's costly errors. But is Lammens flawless? The answer is no. In 40 Belgian league games last season, he committed 2 errors directly leading to goals. Onana, meanwhile, had 3 such errors in just 34 Premier League matches. The gap isn't massive, but Lammens still edges ahead slightly. And he'll certainly need to sharpen up when adapting to the unforgiving Premier League. That said, numbers only tell part of the story. Watching Lammens play reveals his true value: lightning reflexes, long reach, and an imposing frame in one-on-one situations that makes him look like a cheat code. A goalkeeper like that lifts the entire team, as defenders gain confidence to push higher up the pitch knowing there's a reliable last line of defense behind them. Age is another decisive factor in this transfer. When choosing between Lammens and Martinez, United clearly had the long-term picture in mind. Martinez has the experience and the silverware. But at 33, he's not a sustainable solution. Lammens, just 23, is a full decade younger, perfectly aligned with United's rebuilding vision. And being young doesn't mean being raw. In fact, he already has big game experience. At just 19, Lammens started the 2021 Belgian Super Cup for Club Brugge when Simon Mignolet was injured, helping his side lift the trophy. When he joined Antwerp in 2023, he was expected to be Jean Boutez's backup, but within a season he seized the starting spot. All of these details point to Lammens being a genuinely talented goalkeeper, ready to step up to a bigger stage. And there's one more fascinating trait that could make him a cult hero among Manchester United fans. In desperate endgame situations, say the team is trailing with only minutes to go, Lammens is exactly the kind of goalkeeper you'd want to send forward for a last-gasp corner or free kick, carrying all the team's remaining hope. It may sound strange, but this is no fantasy. At just 17 years old, Lammens actually scored a dramatic late equalizer from a corner against Real Madrid U19 in the UEFA Youth League. That goal wasn't just an emotional moment, it was historic, as it sent Club Brugge straight into the knockout rounds. A goalkeeper capable of stepping up and scoring in such life-or-death moments is without doubt a very rare asset, and certainly a huge plus in Lammens' profile. That brings us to another undeniable fact. Belgian goalkeepers have always left a strong mark in English football. Thibaut Courtois, for instance, won 2 Premier League titles with Chelsea and also claimed the Golden Glove award. Mats Sells also earned recognition with a Premier League Golden Glove. And even Simon Mignolet, a name once considered not particularly outstanding, enjoyed a memorable spell at Liverpool. Back in 2016, he was the club's #1 goalkeeper, leading the Reds to the finals of both the League Cup and the Europa League during a period when the team was still struggling. Clearly, history has shown that England has always been fertile ground for Belgian goalkeepers, and this only strengthens the belief that Lammens can continue that tradition. With all these factors combined, this is undeniably a signing that Manchester United fans have every reason to be excited about. At just 23, and without yet having a big name across Europe, Lammens still brings boldness, special qualities, and a skill set that United desperately need. At the very least, he will be an upgrade in terms of reliability and security in goal. As for the future, everything will be decided on the pitch. And now, the real question lies with the supporters. Can Lammens be the answer to United's defensive puzzle, restoring solidity between the posts? Or will the challenges of the Premier League, the toughest league in the world, overwhelm him as he steps into the spotlight? His first season in England could unfold in many ways, and it is the fans who will be the first to judge. In the end, Manchester United have finally dared to bet on a normal goalkeeper. It may sound underwhelming, but in truth, this is the kind of normality they've been needing for a very long time. For an entire decade after Sir Alex Ferguson's departure, Manchester United have never truly found balance in goal. At his peak, David De Gea was an extraordinary shot stopper, a reflex monster who pulled off the impossible. And that is precisely why United now need a normal goalkeeper, in the best sense of the word. They don't need another superhero like De Gea, nor do they need a theoretically complete profile that fails in practice like Onana. What they need is a keeper who does everything well enough, not world-class in every aspect, but with no glaring weaknesses either. Someone who comes out at the right time, commands his defense, distributes the ball competently with his feet, and most importantly, brings stability. In modern football, normal can often be more valuable than exceptional. A goalkeeper capable of a miracle save one game but causing disasters in 3 others will never take the team far. What United need right now is security. A solid foundation to build both their style of play and their mentality on. To achieve that, a reliable, well-rounded, safe goalkeeper is the smartest choice. So when looking at this new signing, don't rush to dismiss it. This normality might just turn out to be the rarest luxury Manchester United have been craving for all these years.